Hello, welcome. It's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to share with you our healing event, 3-3 healing event. This is the only public healing event that I offer throughout the month, and it comes to you on the power day of each month. So the 3rd of the 3rd, the 2nd of the 2nd, the 5th of the 5th. Occasionally I might miss one, but in general I do try really hard to bring out a healing event. I do feel they're really important, and there's been a lot of really great feedback that I've received from these over the years. For years I've been doing them. So I'm not into numerology. The 3rd of the 3rd doesn't really mean much to me on a numerological level. It just feels right, and I trust what feels right. That's how I follow through and live my life, really, with the things that feel right. So it feels right to be here. That's why I'm here. I don't have to have a reason. So if 3-3 means something to you, then great. If you have numerological, I think I made that word up. If you have numerology experience, you may have a special meaning with these numbers, and that's totally fine, and that will be personal for you. So yeah, welcome. Extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. Your support helps me be able to bring these types of videos out to you and to others. So thank you, and on behalf of others who can't support right now, thank you so much. So what I'll be doing for the next 30 or 40 minutes is creating a healing space for us today. What I'm going to do is we're going to smudge first, so we're going to do some clearing and just prepare ourselves for this space. And then we're going to move into time of receiving. So this will be your time to receive, your time for you. And I'm going to do that. I think I'm probably going to play the chimes, my chakra chimes, as we move into receiving time. And then the energy will shift and we'll move into our time of giving. And this is our time of sending energy and love and healing out to others and around our beautiful planet. And that will take us through this time period. So get your shoes off, kick your shoes off, get comfortable, relax. If you can't fully be here now, if you're in the middle of something, then maybe come back and connect with this video later if you're inspired to. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason. And I trust that you enjoy this connection and find some support from it. So actually I don't need my cards yet. We're going to start with some smudging. So I'm going to smudge using this sage stick. This is some mountain sage from America, from Jeannie, who sent me some fresh sage from the mountains. And it's just beautiful. So I'm going to use this now. Let's take a nice big breath. Just follow along with me as we journey through this if you want to. But if you kind of know the way that I run these things, you might want to do your own thing. If you're here and there's something else that you need, or you're not really following along with what I'm saying, it's okay. Please always trust your intuition above you trusting mine. My intuition isn't wrong just because it doesn't resonate with you. My intuition is right for me and those it resonates with. If it doesn't resonate with you, please trust your intuition. It doesn't make mine wrong. It just makes yours right. So trust it. So please follow through if you want. If you don't want to, then just do your own thing. But take a nice big breath if you're open to it. And imagine this sacred smoke washing over your body and carrying away with it all negative energies, entities, cords, hooks, attacks, and attachments. Be willing to let stuff go that you're holding on to. Think about also releasing any pressure that you're under, any stress that you're under too from your life at this time. So nice big breath and let it go. And so it is. Now I'm just going to put this out. So we're moving now into our time of receiving. So this is your you time. Give yourself permission to be here. You know, if you're thinking about the things you got to do later, if you're thinking about the shopping list, if you're thinking about other things, you're not giving yourself permission to be here. So please try as best as you can to be fully present. And that will allow you to experience what you need. I got a naughty little part of this burning high up, so I just want to make sure I get this out. I got sand in my bowl. All of the smudge sticks, smudge bowls come with sand too. So you pop your sand in the bowl and you can snuff out your stick because these things just keep smouldering. So I think that's out. Okay, I think we're good to go. So before I get out my chimes, I want to pull a healing energy card for our time of receiving. So take a nice big breath and we'll see what the card is and what we need to talk about as we move into our time of receiving. As you move into your you time. So the best healing energy card for this time for you is this. It's New Life, card 36. It says, new ideas growing. Nurture your dreams to bring them into reality. Focus, nourishment, life, look, pay attention, support and balance. And there is a really strong feeling of support that's coming in here. I almost feel like this fetus is just dropping down through space and has this support, almost a cushioning, a cocoon, a blankets of love, of hands and arms that are catching it or supporting it so it doesn't fall and hurt itself. So where in your life at this time do you feel unsupported? Where in your life at this time do you feel like that you're not safe? That you're afraid? Okay, let's play the chimes. So these are my chakra chimes here. So I'm going to play these for 5 or 10 minutes for you to receive and absorb what you need from this healing space, and especially from the support that's being offered to you. Sometimes we can be recognizing that we're feeling unsupported, we're feeling unloved, we're feeling unsafe. The weird thing is that we might be pushing support away. Sometimes we step up and say, how can I help? And it's met with a shut down or a closed door. So I wonder sometimes if when we feel unsupported or unloved that we're actually sometimes pushing the support away. So stop pushing against the support. Let it come. So stop pushing, release your hold, think about letting the support in that's been offered. I'm here offering it to you. So at the very least, maybe open your heart and let the support in that's being shown to you, that's being presented to you. So take a nice big breath. There's nothing you can do wrong. So just at the very least, just listen. Let yourself just feel more peaceful and calmer. It means that this has done its job. If you want to take it deeper, take it deeper. Really think about how you can support yourself better or how you can welcome more support in. So I'll play this. I'm not going to talk. Just take some big deep breaths and I'll talk to you when we're done. Enjoy. Take a nice big breath and just let that energy settle now. I'm going to play the drum soon, so that will also help bring some grounding in. So thank you. I trust you've enjoyed your time of receiving. If you just joined in, we were playing the chimes with this energy in mind, new life, but very much it's bringing forward a support today. So I trust you feel even just a little bit more supported than you did before. So thank you. So if you have to go now, thank you so much for joining me. I'm not going yet. I'm staying for a bit longer. But if you do have to go, thank you for popping in. If you are enjoying or did enjoy this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, please send us a message through our website. And if you want to learn more about me and the work that I do, please visit templeofbalance.com.au. So now we're moving into our time of giving. So this is time now where we come together to help and support other people and our planet to the best of our ability. So I'll be using the drum. I'll be drumming for this bit, which is always nice, I think. So we'll be drumming, and first of all I'm going to pull a healing energy card for our time of giving. So I will talk us through this. I'm going to talk us through, and we're going to just realign ourselves, recenter. Then we're going to come together and build the connection that we have with each other. And then we're going to welcome other people into our circle who may be unwell or who may be struggling at this time that we know of. And then we're going to send our energy and love and healing out to the planet, out to others. So I will talk us through this, but as I said before, if your intuition is guiding you otherwise, then please trust that. So this is our card for our time of giving. Freedom 27. It says, let your worries and negative thoughts go. Don't allow them to take away your power. Get in charge of your mind thoughts and focus on clarity. This is about freedom, but especially mental freedom. So the freedom of our mind, the freedom on a collective level of our beliefs, our old programming, our fear, and the illusion that we keep ourselves tied up to. It's time to free ourselves by freeing our mind. So let your worries go, especially if you've got worries about the world. They're not helpful. They're certainly not helpful at all. So if we can think about letting our worries go and instead holding the earth and its people, its animals perhaps, in a space of love. The best help we can be for the world is to drop our worry and focus on love. So that's a big part of my reason for doing this part of the healing. So take a nice big breath. As I said before, there's nothing you can do wrong, so just listen, follow along if you want to, but trust your intuition if it's calling you to do something else. Again, it doesn't mean I'm wrong. It just means that your intuition is speaking louder to you today, and that's totally fine. I encourage it. So take a nice big breath and find your center. So bring your attention to your spine. Feel it supporting your body. And just slow your breathing down. Take a moment to feel your connection to the earth. Feel its stability, its solidness, its solid ground under your feet. Take a grip on the floor with your toes just to feel a bit more connection. And take a nice big breath and draw up some of that nurturing, supportive love from the earth and feel it enter into your body. Feel it come up into your body through the soles of your feet. And it moves in through your body and finds any places or parts that are not doing too well or that are aching or painful. Any areas of your body that need some nurturing love from the earth, you can trust that the energy will go there. So fill yourself up with this nurturing love from the earth. And when you're ready, imagine that we're all holding hands in this beautiful circle of love. So imagine holding hands with the person next to you. As we now start sharing this love and this support that we feel, sharing it around our circle, giving out through our left side and bringing back in through our right side or our right hand. Giving and receiving in perfect balance. We cannot give more than we receive, and we cannot receive more than we give. All is perfectly balanced. And we're certainly not taking on other people's baggage or negativity unless we believe that we are. So we can just know that we're safe and protected too. So let's build this energy now as we circulate it around our circle from hand to hand, heart to heart, feeling the support of our togetherness and our intention of togetherness in this moment. So as we build this energy up, circulating it around as strongly and as powerfully as we can, not holding back, because remember, what we give out, we're receiving. So if we're hesitant in receiving, we're going to be hesitant in giving. So let's just surrender and give as deeply as we can and receive as deeply as we can. And now let's imagine those people that we know and love who are struggling right now. Let's imagine that they're in our circle. Let's place them in our sacred circle to receive the healing, the love, the support that they need. We're not going to force anything specific onto them. We don't want to force them to change their ways or to change their habits. We can trust that they will know what's best for them. So we're putting them in our circle because we care and we trust that they will receive what they need and what they want. It's not up to us to control other people and try and push ourselves onto others. So it's like we're offering them a candy and they choose whether they want to take it or not. So we offer them this space and we hold this space in love and support for them to take what they need. So now let's expand our energy up through our body as we go from crown to crown. And we now expand this energy up and around and over the earth, covering the earth in this beautiful blanket of love. And this love finds anyone who's lost or alone, anyone who's grieving or who's in pain, anyone who just needs a bit of love right now. And this love finds them. Again, we don't force it upon them, but we allow them to take it if they choose. We also flow this love into the hearts of the animals who need it and the areas of the earth that need it too. From below the deepest oceans to above the highest peaks. Let's hold the earth and all of us and all of its people and things in this blanket of love. Okay, so now we leave the earth held in this space as we bring our attention back to our circle and back to ourselves. And here we draw down that high vibrational love that we've been sending out. We now draw it into our bodies, into our crowns. where it mixes now with that earthly love that we connected with before. And here we merge heaven with earth, spirit with matter. Here we bring all of who we are into this moment, knowing that we are ready to step out into the next phase of our life. We're ready to claim our position on our journey, on our path in this world. We stand tall and strong in our essence, in our clarity, in our truth. And we will not allow ourselves to be suppressed or affected by outside forces. So let's hold strong in ourselves in a balanced, strong and connected way as we bring this merging of heaven on earth into our hearts, into our bodies, which then reflects or ripples out into our life. Our life changes when we change or are willing to change ourselves. I am willing to change. Are you willing to change? Thank you so much. I trust you've enjoyed this time of giving, and I trust you feel nice and grounded and connected and have received what you need. Thank you so much. If you joined partway through, this was our card. Freedom, especially mental freedom, that we connected with during our time of giving. So I'm not going quite yet. I do want to pull a card to go. But before I go, I just want to thank you so much for being here. If you have enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, please send us a message through our website. If you would love to learn more about me and the work that I do, or to support my work, please visit templeofbalance.com.au. If you've even received something little out of this and you haven't supported my work before or for a while, then I please encourage you to please browse my website, see if there's anything there that you might enjoy that can also support you, because as I support you, if you can support me back, I can support you more, and we create this beautiful ripple effect. So thank you so much for your support. So a few things to talk about. First of all, we have some new pendants up on the website and more to come over these next couple of weeks. I've got new ceramics coming by the end of March, so keep an eye out for those on my ceramics website. That's leannepeters.com. I'll be painting a new drum at the end of this week as well, and I do want to create a new healing marathon event for April, so keep an eye out for details on that as we get further into March. Maybe by the end of the month I'll be letting you know when that will be. If you're interested in some private healing events that are similar to this but in many ways much more powerful, the Pillar of Light healing event especially is probably the most powerful healing event I do each month. That's a private one just for Pillar of Light family. So if you would like to connect more with these types of healing events, there are others that you can access. I do 4 a month, including this one. So there are 3 private ones as well. Pillar of Light one, there's a patron list, a healing event that we do with people on my healing list, and also a Patreon more personal healing connection too. There's also a healing service that I offer, healing guidance, where we can connect more one-on-one, or an intuitive healing, which I do over the phone. But please only those as a last resort if you can't figure some things out for yourself in regards to your healing. So thank you so much for connecting. I think that's all I really need to say. I should be back again next month on the 4th of April for our 4/4 healing event. These months certainly fly by, that's for sure. So thank you. I'm now going to pull a healing energy card to go. So what I'm looking for is the best healing energy card that we need to know in regards to our forward movement from here. So what do we need to know about what's next? And I'm thinking about what's immediately next. So when we turn this off, what do we need to keep in mind as we now move forward in our life? As we now experience or step into more support or more freedom of our mind. So what do we need to know about what's next, especially as we turn this off and prepare to get into our everyday life again? We have this. Blossoming, card 34. This is perfect. It says colour to help balance the chakras. Blossoming and growing into a beautiful flower. Self-growth. Plant the new. Springtime. Peace. Self-love. Inner beauty. Physical discomfort as you grow. And what I'm really curious about are the words self-growth. Self-growth. So this is us growing from inside. I think a lot of us lately have been very much looking externally about the things in our life, the things that we're seeking validation for, the things that we feel comfortable with or confident with, that give us permission to feel a sense of worth. Maybe now it's about looking at how we can grow inside. How can we grow into new depths within ourselves and new depths of feeling, new depths of loving, new depths of truth. So this card is very much about letting ourselves blossom and grow now as we move forward. And we might go through a bit of a transformation period where we feel maybe a bit ripped apart as we're being put together again in a bit of a new way. So things are changing, and things are changing rapidly. So we need to flow with them as best as we can, because the more we resist it, the more we push back, the more we hold back, the more we look externally, the more we're actually going to struggle with the flow and the fast pace of change and transformation that's undergoing or happening now. So if you want to feel yourself blossom and grow, then get yourself up to speed with the changes that are taking place and stop holding yourself back. Stop looking at those external things and look at how you can grow yourself into a better human being, a better person that you can become. So thanks for joining me. I've used my healing energy cards, and I trust you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I also trust you feel supported and you feel good from this connection. So thank you, and I look forward to connecting with you again very soon. Namaste.